Welcome to the channel, folks. Please excuse the unruly, wild, tall-looking grass. Our lawnmower is broken down right now. I just recently pulled the partially blown-up original 5-speed out of my 79 Oldsmobile Cutlass 260 V8 project. And I figured this would be the perfect opportunity to show you guys a little trick on troubleshooting a used manual transmission that you're picking up for your project. Now, the trick I want to show you is really simple, but it could still potentially save you a lot of money if you're looking to pick up a used manual transmission. All you got to do to make sure the transmission pulls in every gear is just move the shifter into each position for every gear and spin the input shaft. And when you spin the input shaft, you should see the output shaft spin with it. And reverse gear is out of this transmission. A majority of that stuff laying down there is reverse gear, along with that's part of reverse gear, and there's some of it still in the transmission. I think somebody was doing reverse burnouts with this car once upon a time, I'm pretty sure, but this is a notoriously weak gearbox to begin with. And I can go ahead and show you guys if I put it in reverse real quick. Had to hold on to it with my phone hand. Put it in reverse and spin the input shaft, and the output shaft is doing nothing, or next to nothing. I can get it to spin in this direction, but if I put my finger on it, it won't spin at all. So you want to check for resistance in each individual gear and make sure that the transmission can actually transmit power, because it can deceive you like that sometimes. It looks like it's spinning properly, but like I said, if you put your finger on it, you can see it won't face any resistance. Obviously, you want to put it in every gear position and spin the input shaft, putting your hand on the output shaft, and like I said, make sure there's resistance on there, and also feel for any clicking or grinding or anything. And speaking of grinding, you want to take the drain plug off and drain a little bit of oil into a white cup, maybe even through a paint strainer or a coffee filter if you have one available, and check for metal shavings. This thing looked like a metallic milkshake when I drained the fluid out of it, and you can see why. What's funny is the thing had this little skinny bit of gasket maker going all the way around the place where the tail shaft seals up the case. That was holding it from leaking. I put it back together with gasket maker. I'm just going to throw the thing back in the car and swap to a proper 5-speed. This car was an original 5-speed. I've got the build sheet that says this Borg-Warner T50 came in it. And I've already done some research, and I've found a Tremec T5 that comes from out of a 99 to 2004 Mustang V6 or Mustang V8 GT, either one. Same dimensions. Is a extremely close replacement for this transmission. It should, for the most part, bolt right up with a bell housing adapter, and shifter and mount and stuff be in the proper place. So keep an eye on the channel, like, subscribe for more if you're interested in the Cutlass project. Take it easy.